one of the revelations I had while writing this is, while writing out this explanation for this video, is when we plan vacations, you know, we go to the airline or we go online and we book a flight, right? The airline gives us a ticket, and say your vacation isn't until July 30th. It's only June 30th, right? So you got like a whole month until your trip. And so you know that on July 30th, you are leaving wherever you are at, and you are going to fly to Punta Cana. That is your mindset, right? You're not thinking about, oh, this thing might happen, this weather event might happen, this pandemic might happen. You're thinking, no, I planned this trip, I paid for this trip, I'm going to this destination, I'm going on vacation on this day to Punta Cana, to Mexico, to Dubai, wherever you're going. You already have it in your head that this is where I'm going. All right. And so you are planning and you are packing and you are saving for that specific date, right? You're saying in your head, I'm already going there. And so you don't know what could happen. You could get there and it could be canceled. It could be delayed on that date you arrive, right? But you're not thinking that right off the bat. When you bought that plane ticket, that's not what you were thinking. You were thinking like, it's gonna be easy. It's just gonna fall into my hand. I'm not gonna have any flight delays. It's gonna, everything should go smoothly, right? But sometimes it doesn't. And so, again, you just booked that flight and you said, I'm leaving. That's all you're thinking about. And so you might get there and again, something might happen. And so even though you bought that plane ticket 30 days ago, you were still looking forward to it, right? And even in this situation where you go and tell your boss, you're like, hey, I need PTO, I need paid time off for this date, because on this date, July 30th, I'm leaving for vacation. I already booked my flight. I already have it in my head that that's where I'm going, right? And if your boss were to say to you, oh, well, there's no paid time off available for that date, you can't go. Most of us are like, I said I'm leaving on July 30th for this date. You don't care necessarily. I mean, I'm not saying don't care, but you don't care necessarily. It's already in your head that that's where you're going on that date. You probably won't say it to your boss, but you're just letting them know, like, this is what I already have it in my head to do. This is where I'm going. Okay. And so in the same way, that we go about planning things in our life, God wants you to have that kind of energy when it comes to something that he said about you. You already want to know, like, okay, I don't see it yet, but that's where I'm going in my head, right? That's what God said I can do. That's where I'm going. Okay. And so you got to be like, God told me this and I'm going with it. Whether you agree with it or not, this is where I'm going. When people come up to you and tell you that's a stupid idea, that's a dumb idea, why would you do that? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't matter. It made sense to God. God said it to me, didn't say it to you. And that is where I have it in my head already that I'm going. Okay. So show up for God like you do for the things you plan in your own life, no matter what it looks like. And you'll see your promises come to pass, because that is what faith is. Okay. It's believing before you see it. Okay. So understand, God cannot lie. When he releases a word to you, it has to come to pass. Okay. The only thing that would stand in the way of that is you giving up in your faith. Okay. So protect your faith, guys. And that is the video today. It was definitely longer than usual, but I hope it helped. Peace, queens.